Here we go. Angels of light and love, I welcome you in to direct and protect these messages, my chakras, my auras, my space, my work, my health and wellness, my essence, and that of my children. Okay. I am going to speak kindly on myself because I have this opportunity and I don't want to blow it. I don't want to come off needy either, just appreciative. And I don't want to prepare myself for a letdown, but rather just know that this is a snippet, a phase to the next thing, the next better thing. And right now, I'm seeking to create stability, feel satiated with a certain realm of my life where I can just trust the physicalities of it, the dynamic of it. So oh hi, I interviewed for a full-time position, and like this just kind of came out of nowhere. This world is just so different with having to converse and moreover convey things that are done in a wise fashion. Because there are people that are aware of what's going on, but there's also a dignified manner in which to express such ongoings of life. So I want to keep that in mind because I don't want to blow my opportunity. And there's this part of me that feels like a smidgen of fear. And you know, when you're wearing like full-on white, that smidgen can totally mess with your outfit and your mind. That's like the judgment card right there. So I don't want to entertain that, except just to laugh at it for a second. And I want to speak kindly on my experience today. I started work with like 4 hours in the morning with a smidgen of a break. And then I had my interview. I didn't even realize this. I'm just grasping it right now. That my interview was 3 hours long. So that's gotta be a good sign when it travels from here to there. So I hit the bonus round. Hello, yay, excellent. So I have to say excellent to that. I'm excited for that. that I got that far. But I can go much farther. So but realizing that it was 3 hours and my work shift was 4 hours, I didn't realize the time that had passed in this little assessment thing, and why she was thanking me so much for my time. Because as you know, I could do this for like 2 hours at a time, probably longer. I could do this. Anyway, we're speaking positively on our ongoings, and like there's a part of me that like I felt fear for a second, like after leaving. I felt fear that maybe I should shut down everything that I'm doing, and I realized that's the complete opposite of what I should be doing. But at the same time, we're going to experience temperance here, and we're gonna be like the most dignified alchemists, the most respected. This is how ascended masters reform their origin story. It's like a good segue. It's a good. Oh, did you hear that? It was a honk. It was for sure. Okay. So we're using the Fountain Tarot. Ooh, lots of stuff going on there. We're gonna see what the angels have to say. We're gonna ask Spirit. Actually, I want to ask Jesus Christ, because I didn't realize, dude, it's been a long time since I've been accurate with, no, I've been accurate, but with macrocosmic stuff, the details. The last time that I pinpointed something that nobody knew except the inside people was the Roe versus Wade thing. I had no freaking clue. I could barely like even, anyway, did that with like the fighting that's going on, what is it, Israelis, all of that's going on. That's insane. I had no idea. But I can't just say like I did it all myself. What do we got? No, down camera. Wait, you're not happy with my camera, Ronald? Okay, so let's get resituated here. But see, I forget now. Okay, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm excited for this. So let's just see where this goes, because I don't want to prepare myself for like having to let go of something before it even arises. I don't want to prepare myself for rejection. That's like, I did that the last time and I still felt, you know, the echoes of it. So here we're going to modify what we're doing, because everybody has their own personal lives and I'm not exposing mine in detail here. You know, like, you know, I'm not saying like I'm not giving you my social or anything like that. So all right, let's get to it. Okay, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Oh, the predictions. Yeah. So Jesus, I want to see what Jesus Christ, what do you got to say? What do you got to say about the ongoings of today? Okay, we're speaking kind words. We're modifying our experiences through our approaches, because we can. We can have the best of both worlds. Right? Mm-hmm. Okay, what do you want to say? Jesus Christ, what do you want to say? Well, okay, so okay, there's a lot going on here. Okay, I'm gonna use that card, but then also you see there's like a partition there, and then there's that right there. Ooh, goodness gracious, the Sun card right there in reverse, and then the King of Pentacles right there. Interesting. And then the bottom of the deck is Seven of Cups in reverse. So what I am seeing here is it's narrowing down, like it's, you know, like singled out selections. So you know how there's a process of elimination? This is a singled out selection, especially with the King of Pentacles right there. Freaking business. Getting your business on. You know, you mind your own business. MYOB. You know, this is, that's what's happening here. But there's something about deep pockets here. It's not a bad thing. Like, you could use that in a bad, like, that could be a bad phrase, but not here. Not here. But like, it's a singled out opportunity. Huh, interesting. What the heck? Okay, top of the deck, or new top of the deck, is, it's kind of like a one of a kind type of thing. You see? You know? It's oh, it's just for you. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Bottom, oh, Eight of Wands. Communication. it's like a what do you, a railway, like a racetrack almost. It's like fast forward expedited. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think the most interesting part about navigating this new realm is knowing that people are at different stages of their journey, and some of us are like doing parallel activities, you know, and those, I think, are where we find the most understanding in our peers, where we're kind of like journeying on like this. It's almost like, I guess, a rat race, but it's kind of not. We just observe each other navigating through it, and everybody has their own flavor of how they approach it. So this is something interesting. So it's not like yay or nay, or that person, this person. Like, it's not so like angular. It's not so rigid anymore, especially with how today was conducted. I could express some irritations with how things went with you know, my 4-hour shift, being that people still dipped into my energy, but they found excuses to do it. Like, they would ask permission, but it was like half a second, like already budging into my energy. And with that, you know, like it's still the same messaging. They're just trying to they're just trying to like find the loopholes. And with that, like that scheming energy, it's like, you know, that's not your crowd. You know, that's not your crowd, Tina. So like, why waste another breath on it? Why get like so riled up over it? And I guess you don't really have this perspective unless you have something to compare it against. And so, like, even just today, the like 4 hours versus the 3 hours, I felt more connectivity. I felt more real with progress of my journey, like with the 3 hours versus the 4, even though the 4 was paid and the 3 weren't. So anyway, we got that. I mean, the Spirit is saying, or Jesus is saying, like, you're going somewhere with this. Oh my God. Oh no, this is the first time I've ever seen it like this. Okay. It's a railway. Like, it's what do you call it? You know, like the subway systems, like the fast movers. Okay. But it's out in plain sight and it's direct. I didn't realize, okay, the 8 of Wands, like there's 6 of Wands, like a ray of sunshine. Freaking, are you, like, for real? Like, it's heading to there. You understand what, oh, oops. You understand what we're talking about here? Like, that's amazing. Oh my gosh, even if you see it, oh, like this. Okay, hold on. Let me try to do it so you can kind of see. See what I'm talking about there? It's pretty much like the same thing. Oh, and if you look at that, that's like the world card right there with the person on top of that. Dude, that is interesting right there. So let me pull those cards out. Oh, and right behind that King of Pentacles was the 3 of Wands. The ship is coming in. And fast. That was behind this. What was that? The Sun card in reverse? Holy smokes. Okay, so that's excellent. That's excellent. That's excellent. Okay. All right. Okay, so that's a wonderful, I don't want to say many, there's a wonderful current event progress report. I like that, okay? All right, so I don't want to dig too much into it. I don't want to get like I just want to chill out for a second. what does this mean for the applications of what I do also here? I mean, I think we discovered that a little bit with kind of the maturation of what I do here. That there's going to be more structure built into this. That this potential avenue will help me get more serious about what I'm doing here. That the overall like echelon energy of like rubbing elbows with people who have their stuff straight, that I'll be able to pick up on that, those energetics, those dynamics in order to apply that here. I like it. So I'm not like squawking with, you know, hens that don't know that they could be anything but a hen. Does that mean? Okay, that's, I know that can be kind of insulting, but you don't know what's out there unless you know. I mean, you know what I mean? I understand. I understand. So, I mean, I'm really excited for it. Yeah. Okay, let's just, what does this mean for the applications here? Jesus Christ, what? Okay. Standing up to there, we got the Strength card. We got the Devil card. We got the Judgment card. Oh my God. 3 major, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Death card in reverse after that, and then the King of Cups in reversal right there. So, you know, like the, is it Anubis? I think Anubis helps guide the dead to, like, it's like the navigator, okay, to their place of rest, or you know, that leads the journey. But okay, I just got a text here. Okay, but that's what I'm seeing as Jesus doing for us. I feel like that's what's happening. Like, I think on the scariest, I don't want to say scariest, and I don't want to say questionable, because it's not even, that's not even accurate. The part where our inner child needs the most support, regardless of how that inner child behaves. It's the kind of like that, like the best mother or the best father, or, you know, the best support figure is not going to approach you dependent on how you are, but knowing that it's an essential piece to the experience that that inner child is experiencing. You know what I mean? So you're not going to wait for that person to cry in order to hold their hand. That's what I'm saying here. That's what they're saying here, is that it's getting that support from spirit, like taking the hand of your inner child and helping navigate through the process, like before, like it's preventative care rather than reactive and doing damage control. You know what I mean? So we have that support. Like, dude, that's freaking 4 major arcana right there. So prefacing death in reverse or transformation, there's like, there's a little, you know, a tiny bit of worry seeing the devil card, but in context, with it bookended by judgment and strength, like, this is a massive, this is like the iron fist. This is the way it's supposed to be, not the way it's gotta be. This is like, you know, like, it shall be done, you know. That's excellent. You know, this is, I don't even know how else to make it concise or to elaborate, but this is karma, like profound karma. This is a huge, I can't even call this like, oh, it's a 360. Oh, it's a complete, I don't, this is a huge step up. Regardless of like any, like, this is, how do I say it? where we've come to, like, this understanding of like where we're at right now, what we've derived from this experience, just in this telling of what, 20 minutes and 14 seconds, that alone, 2014 is also an angel number to look at, but, or even the time, the era, 2014, that year. Yeah, definite double honk on that. And it's 6:40 p.m. right now. So what we've concluded, what we've derived from this atmosphere and the pressures involved in it, the barometer is telling us, like, dude, we did so good. The outcome is already profound and it's telling. So, I mean, it sent it upright right there. It like slid out of the freaking deck and it just got right there. So that's excellent. Okay. Like, I had no idea that 3 hours had passed. Okay, so we got Temperance in reverse, 8 of Cups, and opening 8 of Coins in reversal. So right now, okay, we're on the right track right now, okay? So if you're understanding this, like, if this pertains to your journey too, like live stream, rather than like, oh, there's something that I can learn from this, you know what I mean? We got master number 88 here, that is tempering us. There's something about like the balance of master number 88. I have to look up what that is, but it's we're doing the right thing as far as calming our nerves, like when there's any, like, you know, like when the silence is deafening, and there's some kind of etheric noise going on, mental noise, etc. So all of that chatter that's going on, we're walking away from that, and we're seeking balance. We're re-establishing, reconfiguring, recalibrating. And so we don't need to put in the extra work, how do I say it? This is saying we don't need to agonize the idea of a perfect picture, okay? What already is has come and gone, okay? So do not stress over the imperfections of like the cake topper piece, you know what I mean? What's important right now is like, you're the cake topper, okay? Or how do I say it? I mean, because like there's argument as to like, oh no, you're the cake. No, but there's something here where the most essential part is carrying through, like, recognition of this area, that we are living the human experience, with or without the constructs. We are living the experience. So it's just as much of a responsibility to secure this positioning of realizing and taking care of your own value. Yeah, honoring that part. Okay, it's like sometimes it's just like we get our like, it's just like nerves like in a ruckus. So anyway, there's that. Excellent. Okay, so this is overall a positive experience. What else do we want to say? Like, what I just realized, I'm like, okay, so what do? I don't even know what tomorrow holds. I don't know what I'm supposed to do tomorrow. Like, am I scheduled for tomorrow? I think I'm scheduled for tomorrow. If not, what else do I do? And if I am, what else do I do? You know what I mean? Like, it got me flabbergasted, like being in the moment of like what was going on. And so, okay. All right. The thought that they gave me was, just manifest it as though you did get the job. Move in that direction and see where that takes you. Because regardless, you're going to have to do those things anyway. You know what I mean? So just do it. You don't have to say like make it snappy, but you are so much more motivated with like this positive twist. Why am I hearing key lime twist? I don't know, but they're definitely saying that instead of it being like you stuck with a sword and like people are turning it or whatever, and you feel that in your guts, it's more of like the twist of, I don't know, key lime. I don't know. That's what it has, that extra punch. Yeah, of like that zest. That's what they're saying. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I guess the last piece here, I don't know. We'll have a positive affirmation for this Tuesday. Okay, 6:45 p.m. What do you want us to leave with? Jesus Christ, what is the... Oh, my goodness. Okay. What is here? It's a lot. It's a lot. But it's not so bad. Okay. 5 of Cups in reverse. 4 of Wands in reverse. 9 of Cups in reverse. 10 of Swords in reverse. Ace of Swords. 2 of Wands. Okay. All right. So when you say like goodbye, you don't have to say good riddance. You're just like, okay, you've had enough. You've had your fill. No, thank you. I'm done. Okay, goodbye. This is like the most like well-mannered child. Like, no, thank you. I'm gonna go over here. No, thank you. It's okay. And then that's because our root structure is massive. It is beautiful. Oh, look, there's a cross right there. So the root structure is very much unified. You see, it's like a tent. Like you put the structure up before you put like the tarp over it. So that's very much what they're saying here. That saying goodbye to something like no harm, no foul. I'm pretty excited about what's coming up. Like, it kind of just like let the last residual energy just like dissolve. It's just like, okay, water under the bridge. That's basically water under the bridge. What used to make me happy, what used to make us happy is like, no, it's like, it's good. You know, it's no longer there. You know, it's the most, it's like the positive twist to the 4 of Cups in reverse. You know, when the 4 of Cups is in upright, you're like, you're jaded, you're, what did they call it? It's just discontent energy. Like, I don't want to play with you, okay? Or whatever. And then when it's in reversal, you're like, Spirit's Cup is better. You know? And it's obvious, and you go ahead and take it. But then this is like, there's just, you know, like, even like the 3 of Cups in reverse. It's like 3, like, I'm just not vibing with it anymore. So you let it go. You just let it go. It's good. It's good. Water under the bridge. All 9 cups is good. You know, and you only get that really once you get the true flavor, the true mix of what the 10 of Swords is like. And you're like, no, I want to be a freaking legend. I'm gonna turn this story up. You know, like how some of you like do like the turn, like you turn houses, or you know, like you turn like older things or used things up. So like I'm thinking also like what, sneakers or something like that. You turn, there's something that you do that kind of like revives other sentience. Like, yeah, you put a new face on. That's what's happening here. Okay, that's what's happening here. Okay, so here what we're left with after we go through all of that is just like, you know, the truth of it all. You're like, oh, it all adds up now. I get it. I get know why I had to feel it like I felt there, and I saw it like I saw it there, and relative to this and that, like, it's not even really connecting the dots anymore. It's a more fun experience than that. So when you're looking at that, you know, all the data points or whatever, I'm seeing like cat's cradle, you know, the thing where you have like that large yarn loop thing, and then you make it like cross bridges or whatever. It's kind of like that. And energetically speaking, it's kind of like when you do mudras. So it's mudras with energetic chords that are kind of like situated like that. So this is when you're comparing like checkers to chess, this is this is very synonymous with that, and but like on a 360, or you know, a higher level of energetic chords, and being able to play the game, moving from connect the dots to all of that, like, and it's very meditative and very much involved. So definitely something about the mudras there. So in doing that, finding the truth of it all, we have, hey, we've sized ourselves up correctly. Look, we can hold the ball and hold it so gracefully that it's almost like a bubble that cannot pop. And this is also speaking of temperance in our ability to manage things in what is presumed to be our less dominant hand, our less dominant side of our actual feelers. So, you know, this is low-key saying like, psh, this is mastery. Fantastic. That's wonderful. Okay, bottom of the deck. Oh wait, that's not the bottom of the deck. Oh, it's 2 of coins, dude. I thought it was the bottom of the deck, but it's not. The bottom of the deck is Queen of Coins, dude. That's 3 of Pentacles right there. Piecing it up, I had no freaking clue. That's an absolute balance in the physical realm, deriving that like out of like, you know, like you know, like a, what do you call it, a whale that like just like the breaches, and it is, it's like announcing. Oh, you know, like when you're when in pool, like a swimming pool, you drop those rings, and then you like go ahead and find them. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like a little bit of a scavenger hunt. It's like, hey, I found balance in this tide, and here we are above surface, with that 3rd pentacle, where we've made something of it. Like, we found love for, we found love for the balance. Whew, goodness gracious, all this smushy love stuff. That, right? That was this is the bottom. We thought that was the bottom of the deck, but this was the true bottom of the deck. And then, so then the top of the deck would be on top of here, which is the Hermit in reverse. So that's an absolute awareness, you see? We're no longer looking at the forest, but the forest is basically looking at us. Like, see, I got you. Look what I taught you. That's sweet. That's so sweet. Who'da thunk? Who'da thunk? Okay, I think that's it now. I'm feeling the call of nature. Just because I drank like liquids. Okay, that is pretty much it for now. Thank you very much, Jesus Christ. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you to all my sponsors and supporters, and in every which way that you do that. Like, for reals, like, you have very, very clever ways in which you involve yourselves. So I applaud it. The angels applaud it. My inner core divine team applauds it. Yeah, because if I feel it, I know that's a ricochet. That's like the energetic frequency echoes. I feel it. So excellent. Okay, so yeah, thank you for the respect as well. Excellent. I'm stoked. It's good. All right, Tuesday, you've done me well. You've done us both well, all of us well. So good. All right, it's 10/10. 2023, this timeless energy reading shall go forth for every dimension. All right, yeah, so now that this reading is officially, can nose play, please? I don't know what that means, Mauricio, but that's okay. So, upon closing all portals, I send all energies back to their appropriate locations outside of mine, with their appropriate karmas due, assisting with that frequency of roll out. Boop, 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 boop. Enlighten love, I close all portals. Now.